I'm Dave Daly with KeizerTV.com. We're here today at the Keizer Community Center. I have with me here Keizer City Councilor Amy Ryan. And to all of you Keizer citizens, we want to connect with you today that your involvement is so key and important. As you drive down River Road and at Keizer stations, you see a lot of construction. You see some fences up of a new face to Keizer. And Councilor Ryan, for audiences, our goal today is to update them on some things that are happening. And what's most important, we're going to tell you where and how to weigh in on the direction that Keizer's going, which is exciting. But the consumer, the citizen, the employees, our community members' input is really, really valued, is it not?
Absolutely. And beyond the value of their input is the transparency that we want to provide as city officials and what's happening in our community and how to be involved and engaged so that they can be a part of the process.
It's really important as we have Thomas Keizer right here who left a lasting legacy on Keizer. It's now time for the community to leave its 2016 goals and make Keizer build the infrastructure for 2020 and 2050. So it's a really exciting time. New hotel announced at Keizer Station and new Starbucks coming. So drill down for us, Amy, a couple things that you see our community needs to keep our eyes out for.
Well, let's talk about the community growth. First of all, I think that's really important that we get a lot of questions, what's going on, what's happening with different areas. So Schoolhouse Square has been purchased and we have a new developer there and they are removing our Starbucks in that center building, rebuilding the corner to the corner of the lot there. And then Starbucks is actually moving to where you'll see a little bit farther down River Road where we have the fences completely surrounding local businesses. They're tearing that business out.
Wow.
It's not due to failure. All those businesses have relocated,
Yeah.
which is exciting. And we will have a new Starbucks drive-through.
Oh, great.
There. So, and you mentioned the hotel, and that's in Keizer Station. Holiday Inn Express is joining the Keizer family, and so we're very excited about that as well. And then, not to mention, of course, or to forget to mention, Bonaventure Senior Living is coming in strong.
Yeah.
And we have 138 new apartment complexes. Units coming in there, and then we also have 5 new developments of neighborhood developments coming in that are currently just being finished or are in the middle. So there's a lot of growth in Keizer.
So every springtime, the city's budget gets reevaluated. New funds are appropriated for new projects. Existing budgets are scrutinized. And what should our community know about this year's budget and where can they weigh in?
Great. So our budget is extremely intricate. We are an award-winning city for our budget every year. They do an amazing job. Tim Woods is our new finance director, and he is just a rock star. So he has our full support. We did just finish our budget process. It's every May, and so people who have questions or concerns, and it's an open public hearing. So I think that's really important to know, to be engaged. But at the same time, there's 22 of us that sit on that. Both city staff and budget committee, and we're looking at the needs of the city, we're looking at the growth, and as a council we set our goals at the beginning of the year and talk about how are we achieving those goals. We follow up on it. We've got just a wonderful committee that does a good job of ensuring that we're dotting our I's and crossing our T's, and
Yeah.
it's a wonderful process.
And where can audiences get more information to weigh in on these topics?
So all of those information for the budget, and it hasn't been passed until it goes in front of the City Council here coming up in June, but that's all available online at the cityofkeizer.org. So are the meetings. They're taped. You can watch them if you don't feel like coming. I always tell people to stay home in their pajamas and watch a meeting because it shows you what's going on. Same with City Council meetings. They're all available online. You can see the agendas online. If there's something that's important to you, please come be a part of the process and share that opinion. That's really important to us. And then at the same time, everything's available online, both the agendas, the videos. You can watch City Council live on Channel 23,
Gotcha.
Or you can watch it live on your computer. So
Yeah.
I don't know if people really realize how engaged that they could be.
Yeah, it's really important, too, that we have people connect with our representatives via email, via their Facebook page. We have a very active social media team here with the city of Keizer. Each councilor usually has their own page, so it's exciting for that being a place for you to weigh in. Amy's last videos were watched over 1,000 times. Here in a town of 40,000, that's huge, huge reach, and we want to appreciate everyone who shared those videos. But a couple things we're tracking on as well is the art gallery here at our community center. Tell us about that.
Well, a lot of people here, we talk a lot about our art, so we have a lot going on both in the community, but they don't realize we have a beautiful art gallery as well. And right now we're featuring Salem Keizer Education Foundation and all the student art, so I encourage you to come in and see that and support our local art and our local kids, because they've done an amazing job. And but that rotates, so our gallery is constantly rotating art and who's in it and who we're showcasing, and we do, you know, some events around that, so it's exciting to see, and that's always available on the website as well. So.
Wow. And to finish our interview, we're going to talk about code enforcement. Why is that important?
Well, I think code enforcement sometimes can be a little bit misconstrued, and I want you to know that we have a new code enforcement officer. He's been here with us for a year. His name is Ben Crosby. He's completely available, accessible to the citizens, and he's done an amazing job. He has relieved and supported our police department. He focuses on things like, he had 300 graffiti cases. He had 1,276 cases of residential issues that he handled on behalf of stepped in and worked, of course, closely with our police that handled for that, and that saves our resources financially for the police department and let them focus on safety issues for the community. So I think that's huge. If there's a concern or a question in your neighborhood, that he's your guy. And then parking issues again have come up, and so I think he has over 1,500 open cases, but he's accessible. He's been an amazing team player, and just jumped right into the middle of it and just started handling business, and we couldn't be more pleased.
Yeah, so that's real important. Codes, we don't always know they're there till there's an issue. So it's great that we have someone who's not a police officer coming to your doorstep, but the city's apportioned a person to answer your questions, get the right agenda put in place.
Well, it's very proactive. I think that's the important thing, is we're engaging the community. It's very proactive, and he's here to help the citizens resolve issues and questions, and instead of trying to leave messages and contact the police department, so they can focus on the areas they need to focus on.
Wonderful. So we'll put Amy's email address here on screen. And again, in closing, we invite you to get involved. We need your input. And from our community, please know how grateful we are to you, Amy, for your time in what you give to this great city. It's appreciated. And to the whole council and our mayor and our city staff, it's a great collaboration, great time to be part of Keizer. Thanks for talking with us here today.
Well, David, if I can add, not just my address, but everybody's available. I'm one of many on a team that, your mayor's working hard for you, your city councilors. We are all available online, our emails, our phone numbers, and we take those calls, and we really care about what you need as a community. And so please feel free to reach out to any of us.
It's fantastic. Well, thanks for talking with us, Councilor Ryan. And for more great stories here in Keizer, visit KeizerTV.com. Thank you.